All right, welcome to Reviewing the Ring, where I take a look at what WWE gives us, puts a review on it, and sends it back to you. Today I'm looking at Smackdown Live post Backlash, in which saw Jinder Mahal become our WWE Champion. And that is exactly how the show opens, with a police escort, an SUV, and a limousine. The Singh brothers get out of the SUV and place a nice carpet down beside the limousine, and out steps the Maharaja in his full glory, title belt over his shoulder. He's got his Jinder Mahal plates. This is real. It's happening. So we also find out we're getting a Punjabi celebration event tonight for Jinder, which we are going to celebrate the ascension of Jinder Mahal from being jobbed out to a guy named Gronk. Excellent. So let's cut over into the arena now. And Shane McMahon's music hits. He comes out. Backlash is over, so it's time to start prepping for our next main event that SmackDown is going to host, which is the Money in the Bank ladder match, one of the better pay-per-views out there. And he starts to announce who's going to be in the event. We start out with AJ Styles. He comes to the ring. Baron Corbin comes to the ring. Same with Sami Zayn. And then Dolph Ziggler. And so the arena is waiting. We're waiting. We're watching. We're waiting. We're waiting. Kevin Owens' music hits, and as he's walking down to the ring, around his face, of course, because he does not step on his own face on the way to the ring. And about halfway down the aisle, Shane McMahon says, "No, you're not in it. Why are you here?" Cue Nakamura, full-on entrance for Shinsuke. And they are going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, not Kevin Owens. But of course, the new face of America takes offense to this, comes to the ring, and makes quite a few good points and gets rewarded for it, in which he mentions that a lot of the people that are going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match lost at Backlash, including AJ Styles. And Shane agrees and says, okay, you're in it. So Money in the Bank is going to be AJ, Corbin, Sami Ziggler, Owens, and Shinsuke. I don't know what this means for the U.S. title. They've done a great job at building this title up, so I don't think it's going to be defended at all. And I don't see Owens dropping it before the pay-per-view. I guess I'm okay with it because KO is going to be in the ring with all those other guys in a ladder match. So I'll just bite my tongue and roll with it. I like to see the belts defended, but something like this, it's fine. We'll roll with it. Next, we get to a women's tag match, which was Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair going against Carmella, with James, of course, and Natalya. Short match. Becky Lynch did most of the heavy lifting. She got Carmella to tap out in the ring, and that was that. So, moving on. Then we come to one of the shocks of the night, and it was Baron Corbin versus Sami Zayn. In that opening match set up for Money in the Bank, Shane decided he's going to make a couple of matches to fill out the rest of SmackDown Live. And Corbin v. Zayn 2 is on the docket. And the match lasted 20 seconds. Corbin must have crushed him. No, Sami Zayn pushed Corbin back, quick roll up, 1, 2, 3, over. Sami Zayn just defeated Baron Corbin in 20 seconds. I had to rewind it, go back and time it. 20 seconds, Sami Zayn defeated Baron Corbin. Now, unlike Backlash, I was expecting Corbin to give Sami Zayn the post-match beatdown, and that didn't happen. Zayn won clean, all was good. Not on SmackDown Live. Baron Corbin attacks Sami Zayn. Corbin hits him, chair shot, straight on the back. Zayn flips out into the crowd. They brawl a little bit, and they eventually start making their way back to the ring. And that is when Corbin puts Sami's head on the divider in between the ring and the announcers, and just starts leveling him over and over again with elbows. So probably 20 of them. Corbin walks away. Sami stays down. They bring out the stretcher. That's how Sami's taken away. End of that segment. I don't know where they're going with it. I could see a possible Sammy's hurt comeback, underdog type deal going into Money in the Bank. We'll have to see where they're going to go with it. I'm not really 100% sure I agree with it, but We'll see. Then we come to the final, unfortunately, the final Fandango, Tyler Breeze, Fashion Police file. They're set up in Shane McMahon's office. They have all the files that they have been doing throughout the previous weeks. And they turn in their badge and gun since they lost at Backlash. Shane McMahon says, no, 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 no. I like you. I'm going to keep you around, but I'm going to put you in singles competition tonight. And it's going to be Tyler Breeze versus Jey Uso. Very, very short match. Fandango helps up on the ring. He's got squirt gun. He's squirting Jey with it. Jey turns around, quick roll up. Tyler gets the win. And then next we have Fandango versus Jimmy Uso. Tyler does his dress up stuff, causes a distraction. Fandango, boom, pin, 1, 2, 3. Again, another short match. Jimmy Uso loses. And then Breeze Dango almost pulled it off because they requested a championship match for the tag titles. Following that, the Usos agreed, and the Usos crushed them. Absolute squash. So I guess Breeze Dango's push is over, and that makes me sad because they did really, really good work with that. I don't necessarily want to see it end like this. I hope it doesn't, but the overall feeling is that they're going to move the Usos onto a different program. Breeze Dango, hopefully they just don't become lost in the shuffle. And yeah, they were doing good. They're doing really, really good, and I was happy to see it. Cut to a backstage. The next SmackDown Live, we'll see a fatal five-way in between Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch and Charlotte. It brings me, and what the winner of the fatal five-way is going to get a shot at Natalya at Money at the Bank. I'm fine with them sort of breaking up the welcoming committee and this new face group that Charlotte and Becky and Naomi are in. I want to see them in singles competition, but if you're going to do a fatal five-way, why don't you just put it off until Money in the Bank? Have a women's Money in the Bank match with the ladder. I think that would have been great. I think they kind of blew it on that. Moving on, we get to the main event. It is Dolph Ziggler and KO versus AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura on the same team, and Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler are also there. If this is what SmackDown is going to give us moving forward, it's probably the best show that you can watch during the week. I always thought Raw was the A show, so to speak, but if we get matches like this, I think SmackDown's got them beat. I really, really do. The match was fine. It was your typical tag match. You have the three top guys in the company in there. You got the hot tag segments and things like that. It ends. Nakamura hits KO with the Kinshasa. Pins KO. AJ and Nakamura win. Good. Fine match. I mean, what would you expect out of those four guys? It shows Nakamura is on the level of championship material by pinning KO. Match ends. AJ Nakamura in the ring, looking up at the Money in the Bank briefcase. Overall, loved it. Fantastic show. Solid, solid, solid A for SmackDown Live this week. Moving forward, whatever you give me. Whatever you give me, WWE, I am ready. I am going to eat it up because what they're doing on SmackDown right now is fantastic. Now, I want to end with a Punjabi celebration event, and quite possibly the greatest thing I have seen on a wrestling show in a long, long time. It starts out people in full Indian regale, bands playing, dancing's going on. The decorations in the ring is fantastic. Q Gender's music. He comes out. The crowd's not booing. This is one of the best things I've seen WWE put on for one of their performers in a long, long time. Unfortunately, when he comes out and he gets on the mic, he does the you people, you people, you people type of promo again. But he climbs up on the top rope. He's got his belt. He's showing it off to the fans. There's no USA chance. He's not getting that type of heat. So I hope I hope he sort of changes up this you people type of program, because this can work. And WWE proved it with this celebration event. The end of the event was fireworks going off nonstop. They pulled out everything for this, and it was all great. So that just adds to that solid A that I gave it. It happened earlier before the main event and things like that, but I wanted to end it with that because it was such a great part of the show. So, loved it. I'll see you next time. Hope to get better. Have a good one.